Okay, let's talk about the activity series, which happens to be Table J in your reference tables. Here are the notes that we might take. For a single replacement reaction, the reaction will only happen, it will only be spontaneous, if the element is more active than an atom in the compound. So, this is the setup for every single replacement reaction. You have some sad, lonely element. This could be a metal like nickel, or it could be a diatomic. A diatomic is still a sad, lonely element. If it's O2, that's still a lonely guy. And then this is a compound. And this guy has to try to replace somebody in this compound. It might happen, it might not. Okay, let's call this guy George. And let's call this guy Ted. Okay? The reaction will happen if George is stronger than Ted. Right? Straightforward. If George can kick out Ted, then the reaction will happen. If he's weaker than Ted, the reaction will not happen. So on the activity series, if I had a list and George were higher than Ted, then this reaction would happen. And it would be spontaneous. And of course, we're talking about Table J. If it's metals versus metals, I use this list. Hydrogen is also in here. He's acting like a metal. If it's some halogens, some nonmetals competing with each other, I just use this list. I use them the same way. If it's higher, if the element alone is higher than an element in the compound, the reaction will happen. Okay. On your test, this was question 15 if you had version A, and it was question 10 if you had version B. In the very first pairing, I've got magnesium and zinc chloride. And the magnesium is clearly the sad, lonely guy, and he's trying to kick the zinc out of the compound. Kick him to the curb. Can he do it? I just checked Table J. Magnesium is here, zinc is here. Magnesium is the lonely guy trying to kick him out of the compound, so he will be able to, and this reaction will happen. So the first choice is the spontaneous one. Here are the other choices. Choice 2 has copper trying to kick iron out of the compound. I bet we can see why that doesn't happen. Choice 3 has lead trying to kick zinc out of a compound. And choice 4 has cobalt trying to kick sodium, way up here, out of a compound. So none of those will work, so they would be non-spontaneous. Now we only have to check this for single replacement reactions. Okay, try this problem on your own.